Hi everyone. So it has been kind of a whirlwind kind of set of weeks. So I took a hiatus from blogging for a little while, and I thought I would catch up. So it is Wednesday, December 30th. I made it through my wedding anniversary. I made it through Tony's birthday, family Christmas, our personal Christmas, my birthday, which was on the 27th, and now we are coming up on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Trying to get that all squared away and figure out what to do with that. Let's see, what do we talk about? Family Christmas was really weird. Without Mom there, it was very quiet, very little drama. But normally we have my three sisters, 3 of the 10, give or take. We have my 3 sisters usually come in their families. So it's usually Debbie, Diane, and Donna, and their husbands, Mark, Alan, and then my other sister's not married. This year, my eldest sister, Debbie, wasn't able to find appropriate transportation to get to family Christmas, so she bailed, which is okay, happens sometimes. My middle sister, Diane, I don't know if she had strep throat or a sinus infection or something, but whatever the case, she wasn't able to attend Christmas. So it was really just my husband and myself and my sister and her husband and their 2 kids for Christmas, it was nice. I mean, like I said, it was very low key, very, very different than a usual holiday. Not a lot of present opening or anything like that. Just kind of, here we are. This is what we do. She made us kind of a buffet style breakfast with bacon and sausage and stuffed French toast. That was pretty good. Tony liked it, and that also gave us a chance to visit some friends while we were in Milwaukee. I did have a really nice rental. The car dealership or the rental agency that I go through didn't have any economy vehicles left, so they free upgraded me to a Jeep Wrangler, a 4-door, big honkin', super big tires, drive up in the mountains kind of vehicle. So that was kind of fun to drive around for a couple days. Let's see what else happened. Things at the bars in Milwaukee are going pretty well. I'm still managing media, multimedia, and social media for Fluid. So we just got them back in gear. We got them their Twitter account updated. Their Facebook is all set up. Their music seems to be working okay. They like what they're doing. They're kind of mixing Spotify, Pandora, and some Podomatic podcasts. I'm kind of giving carte blanche access to that for the bartenders so they can pick the kind of music that they want. People seem to like it. I haven't heard any negativity surrounding it, so that's good. As far as Dick's is concerned, my level of family camaraderie there is I'm their media manager. So as far as video and audio, so I've set up their computer and set up the systems to handle that. Does some automatic cleanups and some automatic music selection and video playing and things like that. So if you get a chance, if you're in Milwaukee, take a stop down at Fluid or Dick's and see what that looks like. Let them know Billy sent you, and they might hit you up with a free cocktail or a shot or something like that. No promises, of course. Let's see. Then there was some drama surrounding my mom's cremation, because the company the funeral home that I had set up to do the cremation service and all that wasn't the company that picked her up to do it. Apparently there was a mix-up in paperwork and another company did it instead, and that's fine. Everything worked out. It was just weird because I spent a good 25 minutes calling different agencies trying to figure out who had my mom and who was doing the cremation and death certificates and things like that. So there was that. I don't know, that there's mixed feelings in my family about the death. Some people are just kind of complacent about it, and some of my family members are taking it a little harder than they thought they would, and that's okay. I mean, we all have different emotional levels, but there's definitely kind of a family dynamic going on that we gotta figure out, because we gotta all be together for this, and I just want to make sure that happens. Anyway, Tony had, if you recall from my last couple blogs, Tony had been working in Minneapolis covering some shifts for people that were they were understaffed severely there. So he covered almost a month worth of shifts there, and then he was transferred to Ontario, California for another few weeks of shifts there. But that was more due to some political reasons within the union that they have there. So he had to deal with some of that, work some shifts and things like that. But he was able to come back for the family holiday. He was able to come back for Christmas. He is back in Denver now, so that's great. Although this is kind of the busy season, and he's been working a lot of double time, a lot of double shifts. So that kind of fucks with things a little bit. That said, what else? Christmas was good. Tony's birthday was great. We went to brunch at this little place in Aurora called the French Press. Very good Eggs Benedict. Tony had a shrimp Eggs Benedict. I had a breakfast burrito. Very good, smothered with green chili. It was delicious. And then we went to see Star Wars. For those of you who know me, Star Wars has never been my thing. I've never seen any of the episodes. I've seen bits and pieces here and there, and obviously since it's inundated in our society or our culture, all the different things about Star Wars, just various reference and things like that. I know enough about the episodes and the understanding of it. I did have a couple of questions, but it was nothing major. But the good thing about it was I really didn't need to know much about the previous episodes in order to understand this movie. It was just good. It was a good movie. I wouldn't say that it was my all-time favorite movie in the world, and oh my god, I gotta see it 12 more times, like some of my friends. But in reality, it was a well-done movie. I feel like the direction was done appropriately. It was well-produced, right amount of CGI, right amount of explosions and things like that. Of course, the good guys always have to win and that kind of stuff. I'm not trying to spoil anything for anybody, but things happen the way they do, and like most movies, there's always plot twists and things like that, but whatever. So we saw that, and then we went to dinner at the Sushi Den, which is, Tony's a big sushi fan, and our friend Jeff works there, so it was very nice to see him. He was able to help us out with some menu choices, and we had some good food. And since I don't eat seafood, he was able to recommend some chicken-based choices, as well as a couple like noodle dishes and things like that I could eat. They were very good. We also enjoyed a little bit of beer and sake. With regards to drinking, I was very light on the alcohol because I was driving and it was Tony's birthday. But we had a good night. We were going to go out afterward, but after having all that rice and having a couple drinks and things like that, we felt like that was enough. So I did make Tony his own special dinner for the day before his birthday because I knew we were going to be going out on his birthday. So I made a pork loin with some beans, and I sauteed the beans as well as smothered the pot roast in a garlic cranberry aioli. And I don't know if it's actually an aioli or if I'm just calling it that, but basically it was some chopped up cranberries and some sauce mixed with garlic and some of the pork loin juice from cooking to create this wonderfully flavorful and smelled wonderful too kind of dish, along with some mashed potatoes and garlic bread and things like that. It was really good. I mean, I liked it. Tony seemed to have liked it. He had second helpings over Christmas. Let's see. Oh, on Christmas, Tony had to work, but we did get to open presents, and he got me so many clothes. While he was at Mall of America, or Minneapolis, he went to Mall of America, and apparently he was able to find really good deals on a lot of different things. So he brought home a lot of shirts for me, some other kind of clothes that, just random stuff, but it was really good. We got some definite good shared household items, some DVDs that we both wanted, a number of different like kitchen items. Tony got me a pizzazz, which I guess would be my birthday gift. I got him some gift cards because we like to go out to eat, and I wanted to make sure that we didn't have to worry about budget for when we want to go out to eat. So I got that. I got him some gloves, some isotoner gloves, because when he works, his car gets parked out in the lot all night, and I'd like him to be able to still manipulate his phone and things like that and not freeze his fingers off. So I got him those. I don't know. The big gift was I got him the Nintendo Wii U for kind of I don't know, we could call it a Christmas present, we can call it a birthday present, whatever. But I got him Super Mario Kart 8, or Mario Kart 8, and I got him Super Mario Maker. Those of you who have not played this game, you really need to. If you are in your late 20s, early 30s, it will do nothing but remind you of everything you loved about Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario 2, Super Mario 3, Mario 64. It's a great game. The premise behind the game is you have a blank slate and you get to build levels for Super Mario World, Super Mario Brothers, all those different levels or different editions of the game. And then you can save them and play them. And if you successfully complete the level that you've made, if you haven't made it so complicated nobody can get through it, if you successfully complete it, then you can publish it online for other people to play. And so there are now like thousands of new levels out there that people can play. And what's great about that is if you like the level, but you don't think it's quite right, you can download that level onto your Wii and edit it yourself. So if I make you a level that you're like, it's great, but it really needed a one-up here, or it really needed a Goomba on this platform, you can put one there, and then save it yourself, and now you have your own version of that level. It's kind of great. It's also a good way to cheat, because you can take away things that make it too hard and make your own level, but I digress. So that was a great little treat for us, and we've been playing that on and off for the past couple days when we have time. Like I said, Tony's been working a lot of double shifts this month, so he hasn't had a lot of time to play it. And I kind of have this thing where I don't want to play too much without him, because I like when we're doing things together that way. But What else? My birthday was completely uneventful, which is just how I like it. These days, at least. Tony took me out to brunch. We had a nice breakfast. We came home and put together some of our Christmas gifts. He bought me some speakers for my computer, and I bought him some Bluetooth speakers that plug into the pot lights in our dining room. So when he flips the light switch on to turn on the dining room lights, he has an app on his phone that can control the brightness of the lights and control music playing from the speakers above. So it sounds like surround sound in the house. It's really quite neat. I highly recommend, if you want quality Bluetooth speakers and you don't want to have to change batteries, that's the way you go, because they seem to work really well. And they work with any Bluetooth device, so your iPhone, your iPad, your Android phones, whatever. You can even stream music from, other systems like an Apple TV or whatever, if you have the additional, little module things that allow you to connect to AirPlay and stuff like that. What else do we got? Oh, so those of you who know my friend Coda, he's back in town over Christmas vacation, and he, for those of you who don't know, he's a friend of mine that is a puppy, and he moved to New York to go back to school, and because of the nature of his education, like what courses he's taking and the degrees that he's going for, he didn't have finals, so he was able to get off school for almost like a month, which is unheard of in my world, but neither here nor there. So he is back in town, and we were able to go to lunch the other day, have a really nice chat, catch up on life, kind of see where he's at in life, catch up on old times, all that good stuff. It was really good to see him. Probably going to hang out with him a couple more times before he goes home. At least I hope, because he's a great guy, and he's a pretty damn special kid. I shouldn't call him a kid. He's 25, but yeah, he's pretty great. And I know a lot of my friends like him, and so I hope we all get to hang out, whether it be socially or grab a movie or whatever it is. I mean, it's all good stuff. I don't know. What else is going on? Tomorrow is my last day of work until the new year. I do have, I don't have to go back to work until the 4th. And then we have a whole week of training, and sales kickoff meetings and all these different things that I don't know how I feel about it yet, but we'll see what happens when it happens. I don't know. I feel like the people that watch this take some comfort in knowing what's going on in my life, but I also feel like I just kind of ramble and chat, which I guess is okay, because blogging is supposed to be about you and getting things off your chests and all that kind of stuff. But in the same respect, I kind of feel like I'm wasting internet space by blogging and having 5 people watch it or whatever, because it's nothing funny. It's not an instructional video. It's not a 10 random facts about the human penis or something like that. It's just me catching up with you, trying to give you insight into my life. So I don't know. If you like it, great. If not, I'm sorry to have wasted your time. But we're at about 19 minutes here, and I am almost home. That made my drive home really nice, because I didn't think about anything traffic-wise. And so I guess I will talk to you probably in the new year. So for those of you that are going out, please be safe. I know everybody says it all the time, but really, get a designated driver if you can. If you can't, even an $80 Uber to get home is cheaper than a $10,000 DUI. So please be careful, be safe, and have fun. Don't let, the new year get to you. And, yeah, I don't have any New Year's resolutions, really. Obviously, the usuals come into play. I want to work out. I want to eat healthier. Avoid bad habits. Drink less. Sleep more. Prioritize a little better. Things like that. But I don't really have any like major life goals. So I forgot. We're going to Hawaii. So my good friends Dale and Chris are already planned to go to Hawaii. They have been planning for months, and they invited us to go along. Obviously, they're not paying for like the whole affair or anything like that. But what's really cool is Tony was able to get the week off. I'm able to get the week off. We're going to Hawaii. Chris and Dale have already booked a large enough suite for everyone. So I don't know if we're dividing the cost of it or what, but regardless, we don't have to worry about finding a hotel or room and board. Travel is not going to be a problem as far as vehicles because Hawaii is, so huge. What else? Dale and Chris had invited us to go zip lining, and originally the concept was a little like, I don't know if we're into it. I don't know if we want to do it. But then they're like, no, we're not only are you going to do it, but we're going to treat you for your anniversary. So we're like, well, we can't refuse that. That's awesome. So we're doing that, and so that'll be fun. And I'm very excited about seeing them finally. It's been months. And I've been saying a lot again. That's bad. I've been trying to get away from that. Sorry about that, guys. So, thank you, and again, have a very safe and happy New Year. I hope that everything works out for everyone, and I did send out Christmas cards to people that I had addresses for, and I sent out Merry Christmases to everyone, so I'm going to stop rambling. I'll talk to y'all later.